Uh, 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 uh. Yo, everyone, welcome to the stream. As you're Captain Ren Clomos, Space Wizard Pirate Extraordinaire. Welcome, welcome. Um, wow, Evercold. Evercold. And I'm still in Dawn Trail. So today, I am lamenting the fact that I made my lunch a bit late. So I'm gonna have to be eating lunch on stream. And by late, I mean it's been really late. It's like 1:30 p.m. where I am right now. I have a bowl of bulldog noodles that I'm going to be eating for lunch. Bulldog carbonara. Not sponsored, by the way. I wish I was sponsored. Imagine I had a bulldog sponsor. That'd be so cool. Anyway, today we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Hopefully, I don't crash my OBS again. Okay? Okay, so I have learned that I cannot press that button or else it just crashes all of my stream. Good to know. Okay. I can't press the transition preview button anymore. Unfortunate. Let's just hope this works. Okay, as long as I don't press transition, it should be fine. Now, I need it to catch my, catch this. Okay, let's see. Picto. Quickly regret the fact that I decided I wanted to stream Final Fantasy. A mess. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests to do. And the eye level for the award gear is still below my others. Okay. There we go. Let's just get some Roland Berry cheese in here. And let's head over to Many Fires and just continue our quest line. I'm really excited for Evercold because it's going to be the first expansion I'm going to actually be there like on time for, you know? Because for Dawn Trail, I was still in like Shadowbringers or Endwalker when it came out. I think it was Shadowbringers when it came out. Yeah, it was Shadowbringers when Dawn Trail came out. And I've been just trying to catch up ever since. I remember I was like, oh, I have enough time that I can make it for the next expansion pack. And I think I do. Because Evercold is coming out in January, I think? Yeah, January. And yeah, it's coming out in January. And I think at the pace I'm playing at, maybe even if I pick up the pace a bit longer, if I pick up the pace and or if I'm on pace, I'll finish Dawn Trail and the post patches around July. I pick up the pace, I can probably finish. Oh yeah, July or August. Pick up the pace. I could probably finish. Okay, so say I finish 92 and 93 today. Next month I'll do 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and then a patch. I can finish around June if I pick up the pace. I'm a bit worried about picking up the pace though, because I heard Dawn Trail's pretty long. We'll see. Actually, let me check one more thing. Um, I'll go tomorrow. Today? Tomorrow? Because I want to do the Jollibee. I want to do Jollibee for the. Yeah, I want to go to Jollibee for the collab, but the issue is the one near me is closed, and I have to go to a different city to eat there. Depending on what I eat, whenever I finish. Oh, they close at 9. Okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, I was going to say, depending on when I finish, I might not be able to eat it. But I want that eat chicken emote, and I have the chance to go to Jollibee, so I'm going to Jollibee. Okay. Aaronville, what do we do? Leaking workbot. The Maudlin settlement of Earthbend Shire. Not far from here, but be warned. The road we are taking, is a favored hunting ground for bandits. The stairs be currently impassable. There will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zoralja and the Landsguard been doing? It seems up to me to restore order to the area. Okay, bye, Lamont. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Whew! These noodles are heating me up. Hello, an alpaca key. I do want to try out porters as like a scenic thing in the future. Give me more bulldog, it's so good. I don't often get bulldog, but whenever I have the chance and I have a lot of it, I go through that like crazy. I especially love the 2X bulldog. I think they're great. The ether current should be around here somewhere. See if I can see it. So bandits around here. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a bit farther ahead, on the opposite bank of Miakazabekoma. But let's remain vigilant all the same. I see it. I see. I see. I do not see, but I see. Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, it's spicy. Where's the next ether current? North? Oh, around here somewhere, I presume. Yeah. I have to do, um, a lot. I need to do 10 levels of the battle pass in, like, 3 days. I think I need to pick up Viper, too. I want to get to level 100 for the post patches. So I have about a month or two to do it. Hopefully that's enough time. Hello, Porter! This place is really cool to look at, actually. Give me Etherite! Okay. Uh-oh. Whoop. I didn't mean to talk to Erinville yet. This is it, the village where the Lay of Pots from the Tuliolel saga took place. Earthenshire, Kittleshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble Pots, while the other is a repurposed town. I wonder if they have similar speech patterns or not. Well, welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant Selector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Redirock is the elector you seek. Well, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. Much as Redirock would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain faces. Many help hands for the Potsworn were injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. Sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd be caught in its path. But not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblin. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything an artisan could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tural. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. Disappointed artisan. Oh. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Wachu Mechi Mechi. You see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the Potscast. Should all our Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village. If it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. Of course I'll help. I mean, this is still a race, technically. I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We'll all help. I doubt any of us could sit around and watch. We'll take every help hand we can get. Redirock swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise to assist help Rocco Rock. You other four, follow Reggie Rock and the other help hands in need of help lending. I appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I've said in many fires. There's no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Now, let's find this Rocco Rock fellow and see what we can do for him. The thing about the next set of quests, the 93 quest, is that I think, yeah, there's a trial and a dungeon in it. So it'll take at least an hour to run through. I'm worried about how long they'll take me if I stream it. I think I found our first help hand. First we'll solve this problem with the moblins, then we'll see about completing their feat. Rock can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The clock pack is broken and the pots are emptying. Hi, we're here to help. Come to aid Rocco Rock accepts your help lending with joyous steel smiles. If we can offer the Potborn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. Ugh. I'd really like a voice cutscene soon so I can continue eating my extremely spicy noodles. Ha! Ah! Okay. Lending a help hand. What Rocco Rock needs is new help hands to create good living for Potborn Kahi. The help hand assigned to Kahi hurt during the rock rain, so Rocco Rock took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What you want? What does Kahi need? Help hands do not bother the Potborn with straight asks. Our job is to observe and anticipate. Prepare things what guests think. Please, guests think with Rock. Find out what Kahi is lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us. Ah, okay. Woo! This is where Kahi works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. Yeah. That must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. Let's just leave him be. Let's try our hand at some guessing. You see, the issue is he's fanning himself, so he must either be really hot or really distressed. Yeah. It must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in that stifling heat? Let's see. Crafting materials. There's no shortage of materials, so unless there's something else he's missing. Worn worksmithing tools. The tools are pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. Untouched meal. Barely touches meal. The dish is meant to be eaten hot. It loses its savor. He probably doesn't want to eat hot things in a hot environment. He needs new tools. And he's very busy. Alright, after taking a look, I have an idea of what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Ratcock. I think I drained a bit too much water when I made this one. Ah. You made your observations? What did you guess things? First off, I noticed how he hasn't touched his food, and empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking? Our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? Ah, but Ratcock is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's taste. I can help you with that. My brother Kona is also heteroso, and while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it's brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down. By the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Ratcock never would have thought of that. Will the third Thomas mind explaining these things to our cook? Not at all, but I don't think that's the only reason why he couldn't concentrate. The heteroso homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in that furnace. Is there any way we could cool down the worktop? We could try a draft shard. They make a lovely breeze. Do you know where we could get one of those? You can gather them from the Shoals of No Return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up searching for the Golden City. Ah, we salvaged them from the wreck. Could you handle that for us, Ren? Lastly, we have the tools. Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Cookies' files and saws and things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Rackrock was too preoccupied with stocking materials. Serious oversight which we can rectify. Supplying good tools for a good living is a help-hand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. The Shoals of No Return are past the crags, to a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot a passage just from outside the village. Honestly, I really like the Dawn Trails. They feel very both separate and expansive. Are you joking me? Oh my gosh, I keep getting view-botted. Okay, how do I do this? Moderation setting. Block terms and phrases. I want to block this. Okay, now I need to... I really need a mod for this. Mods for tampering. Hot. So many banned accounts. Hi, Kona. Hi, Tancred. You're Ren, aren't you? What brings you out here? Trying to find a way to the shoals. An issue with caring for the pod spawn? When they approached me with the same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charlian instead. Quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of thought. Till then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hand, and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We were on our way back to procuring herbs for Urianger, in fact. Elements in Komosuka, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant? One of my first acts will be to establish a reliable trade route to the capital. I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlian technology. My apologies, I have much to consider. You will excuse us. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, Ren. It's been like half an hour and my noodles have gone cold. But I finally finished them. Whew! Yeah, Kono's not a bad guy, but he doesn't really understand the tradition and, like, togetherness of the people of Corral. Yeah. Zeralja! Sees the... Zeralja sees that there are people who don't understand the horrors of the past war in Corral, and deem that they should feel that again so that they do not, like, fall out of place or out of line or whatever, which I feel, he understands one of the issues, but, like, his approach is bad. Anyway, we found our way through. Ha ha! Ha! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I still haven't done Endwalker World Quest. Ugh. Definitely an issue. Woo! Looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Wind is green, right? They're green crystals? Crystalline shard emanates a soothing whisper of wind. It seems to be on the rock Rakarok and Gavin. I am using context clues and world building to understand this game. I am actually amazing. My nose got clogged from all that spice. Yeah. You know what? Give me a bit. I need to blow my nose. Wow. Wow, zowie. Jeez Louise. Woo! Ah. I really wish that cleared my sinuses instead of clogged them, but oh well. We're 30 minutes in and we're in quest 2. Uh-oh. Is that the Cool Breeze Rock skill? Draft Shard. Brisk Breeze emanating from this wind crystal. New stuff. Yes, thank you for finding a drafty shard. Rock will add it to a new set of tools he brought. I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning heteroso. And on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahi thinks of our efforts. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. Fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pocket pack. Ah. I'm grateful for your kind consideration. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate with a feast worthy of a potsworn. Wow! Oil lamp brighten the halls of Valachusa. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance, really a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. I'm glad you like it, considering the time I've wasted till now. I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill, after all. Oh, Kona! Forgive my interruption. Lama T. I am told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with defeat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of a potsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, second comment. I drew inspiration from Komazuka's natural beauty and thought to capture it in my work. I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlian Goldsmith could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliolal, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study it there. I was raised among heterosel, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Coral's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional heteroso. I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Ah! I think I can see what's going on here. Kona is someone who had issues with tradition, caused him emotional harm in the past. So he sees technological improvement as a better option instead of a different option. Rock is very grateful to you. Thank you for both your hard work and clever guessing. When it comes to help handing, knowing the Potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've drummed into me several times already on this journey. The Feat of Pot. The elector bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Tancred and Toriange. I also ran into the Levier twins on the way here. Took the liberty of directing them to the venue. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Regirock waiting. Okay, over here. I forget what the story here is. Regirock thanks you for assisting Help Hand Dracorak. You will announce the feat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a while longer. We're waiting for Beck? What is it? Kukuljaja and Zoralja? I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? We did stuff. We managed to do the thing. Splendid. Here's Zoralja. Welcome to the Earthenshire First Promise. We'll support your plans for Salt Crossing. The new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoralja! Cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebblestones, the resilient son or dawn servant. Zoralja was clearing fallen rocks? I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. But it was related, I assume. Well, well, we meet again. Kukuljaja. Here's this guy. Just in time for the feat to begin. I bet he was already here, laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Would not be surprised. Claimants, your attention, please. As Regirock has explained, many of our Potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring much and jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Truly all our merchants will suffer. So, Regirock says to do the feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we recruit new Potsworn, makes sense for the feat of pot. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You're free to refuse Regirock's request. You will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoralja's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. I think that's the opposite, because the steps are the important part of the Tuliolal saga. I think they're gonna hammer this theme in very much, because there's what, 8 feats to do? Regirock declares the feat of pots begun, but remember, a pots pact must be agreed to willingly, no grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival, which is exactly what we should do. Fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plan. Just plotting out loud that nasty brute is up to something. Aye, he may seek to delay us as he did on the river, but we can remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you feel, Clomos? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? We have met a goldsmith before. I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I wouldn't ask them to cross the comforts of Tuliolo to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kona probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. That's just a statement of fact. I suppose we could try asking around watching Mech. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliolo it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. Girl. You said I should share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is... Clomos, please, you can use an aetheryte. Please. I get really, really sick on boats. Clomos, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? I'm positive, mostly. We're gonna have to head back up afterwards, though. I know Thancred can't use them because he just has, like, a disability. I need a moment. Up river or down river? Ikulu is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I stopped trying to hide it. I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Right, I think I'm ready. Let's go see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a Potsworn. And we are back in the place where everything is really cool. I need to catch up so I can watch the Evercold trailer. It's been a day, and I'm so... Maybe this is the burst of motivation I need to actually speed up my questing. Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you to Mechi? You've not chipped your ass again, have you? No, Master Ropley. I have a favor to ask. We're looking for a Potsworn. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Clinching my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as this Third Promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a master of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms of relocating to Earthenshire? What of the Elven man who just started working here? Yeah, what of him? Has he found a place yet? You mean Pontifontaine? He said he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. Considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pocket pact? There's no harm in making the offer. If he hears how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fontajon at the workbench at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Shabal's tea. Then maybe we should go Then maybe we should go and talk to him, just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. The two of us can handle this. Take the rest of the cabins if you like. Right, let's go and see the man about a pot. Whew! I'm reading faster than usual, which is not particularly great. Huh. My mouse cursor looks smaller on screen than it does over, it looks smaller on screen than it does on my monitor. I increased the size of my, my mouse cursor because I use custom cursor now. Hello, Wuklamat. Oh, Ren, you're here too. The third promise that you wanted to chat. I've just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? You know, I accidentally missed this past week's housing lottery. I just forgot to put in, lottery. Last time we talked in this speech, you were in a miserable state. Yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul, until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. So what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a Potsworn. I've heard my colleagues mention the but when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the rite of succession. We need to bring a new Potsworn to Earthenshire. So that's the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wachu Mechi Mechi, I'm now demanding you to throw that away and sign a Pockpat instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say, I am now an official subject of Tulio law. Since I've endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. And now, you will recall it was my father's example, which led me to pursue Goldsmith. He was at East End when Garleans laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos he was slain. War took him from me in an instant. The man I loved and admired, I never wished to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliolin that I want you to win the throne. If I can help to achieve that by signing a pact, then I shall gladly do so. Fontajon Kane, thank you. I shall return to Master Rothley and inform him of my decision. Allow me, I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Brook Evu, perhaps you remember me, Brook Evu, owner of Shabalti? I like a word if you don't mind. You're Wuklamont's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown too, if the gossips could be believed. Well, as it still happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. Hey, roll quest! Beach of Pots. Once I hit level 100, I might do... The issue is I just need to level Viper for the post patches. Master Ropley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but, Fontaine has agreed to sign the plot pact, yes? While it's a shame to lose such a capable goldsmith, we have one of our own handpicked to serve the third promise. It is a great honor to watch you mechi. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know any other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself if you're so inclined. I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tuliolal. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at watching mechi. I expect you want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. Hopefully he doesn't get kidnapped. What became of Fontaine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid, we shall meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fontaine is putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down. I'm worried. I'm worried that they're going to steal from us. Oh, we have Washi Mechi delivery. And Swift Cast. And Pictomancer Mastery 4. What are these? Swift Cast is down. Mastery. Increased potency of fire in red, arrow in green, water in blue, fire 2 in red, arrow 2 in green, arrow 2 in blue, hammer stamp, blue in cyan, stone in yellow, thunder in magenta, blue 2 in cyan, stone 2 in yellow, thunder 2 in magenta, holy white, hammer brush, polishing hammer, and common in black. So, these 6 and the hammer. A father first. Clomos needs to pay a visit to the palace. Oh! Right, I have some things to take care of at the palace. You can pass the time however you like. I suggest you head back to the cabin. After all, even heroes need rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. Okay, so it looks like we had a cutscene about what Clomos and her dad are talking about. Welcome back, sir. You had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting for your return. When of the Third Promise's entourage, I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn Servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Clomos. Oh. That's not, scary at all. Paracoach and Paraglassa. Oh no! What is this? The Dawn Servants awaits you inside. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience in terms of attire, I should suggest full battle regalia. It sinks us down to 92. Okay. Are we gonna have a spar?
Forgive me this sudden summons.
Ulul Jaja.
I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city. I couldn't resist the opportunity.
I'm raring to go. Wasn't this part in the trailer?
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland. Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
So long as neither of us gets too carried away.
Not even the slightest hint of fear. I knew you were no pretender. The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Come! Ready your arms, and show me the truth of the tales.
I wonder if the other head will wake up.
Give it your all! I want to fight to remember!
Okay. I blasted.
Let's test the waters.
Oh.
You can do better than that.
On paint.
Have you ever fought a viper?
No, I have not.
Let's see how you handle this.
Okay.
This
Yeet.
man did not lie. Very well then.
Active time maneuver?
Resolve a recent kingdom. All right.
Oh, this music is so good.
Did you think you had my measure? Take this! Still holding on?
Oh no, wait!
We're far from
My paint zone! Bunch of shade. Oh my gosh, this is a cool fight. I wonder if we get to redo it.
no more holding back.
I'm messing up by not playing it.
Stay alert.
Ow. Oil strike this way. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I've dodged enough.
You fight well indeed.
Okay, my Tempera glass over. That's side first. Okay. Everything worked out.
Really are formidable.
Doubling. Kyoki doubling.
Now we'll see
Oh,
what
come
you're
on.
truly made of.
Ooh. Ooh, active time maneuver. On. Oh my gosh. I was so afraid I wouldn't do that.
You've shown me more than enough.
Woo! Oh, stressed me out.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
I really like Gulu Jaja.
Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, he's so fun. I really wish we got to talk to the head of reason too.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Oh, what is that reason?
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi? Whether he be as third promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
She's a very genuine person. She always tries her best. She's young but has potential. Yeah, she cares about the people a lot. And I think that's the main thing that will drive her to learn everything else that you need.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamachi thinks she understands her many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all four claimants are lacking.
Yeah.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
Ah, that makes sense.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne. As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn.
Yes, it's great.
Guide Lamachi as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it.
Ah, You had a feeling, huh?
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
Caught on, real quick.
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion.
Oh, that was a cute quest.
Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galloff's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bout. Zoralja, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm serious though, did Papa want anything else of you? A small favor, nothing more. Well, if that's all it was... The shape of peace. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense. So I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at Forad's cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? Is this the... yeah, this is what I mean. This is a really nice glamour set. Okay, where are we? Over here. Ethernet shard. Await your companions and continue the rite of succession. Hopefully Fanart hasn't been kidnapped. There he is. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search for work. So I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fanart. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Evu, what are you doing here? Ah, I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promised departure. Please, take up your axe and rend my flesh onto taco meat. What? your demands be so gruesome. Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken? That's right, it's the final step of the Rite of Secession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. And allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrol for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it, as one might expect, a glittering metropolis with golden towers. Others suggest it's no more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend and support death, I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wook Ivu. Those Prothgars have a crazy slouch. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, then how did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with the Yakhui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time. First, let us see to Fontaine safely into the Maudlin's care. Meanwhile, in Kuka, there's Zoralja and his artisan.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Ugh. Sorry about that.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Huh. Interesting question. Oh, and here's Bukul Jaja.
Step aside. Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these tall feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy.
I hope he loses horribly. Like, actually, I hope he loses. I feel like he needs to be humbled so quickly.
Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
But he's just a runt.
One shot and he's down.
My thanks for your restraint. I can kill him whenever I please. Your part in this is far from over.
Wild. We're back, and we brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fanart, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Epsmane's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You are the first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the Salt, no less, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fanart. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. I swear, green hair on Elephant is a dominant trait. You have matched the requirements of the Feat of Pots. Regirock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. That makes 3. More Potsworn candidates? Come, tell Regirock your tales. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh, you are doing well. I expected nothing less as we're all just esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Thomas. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge we cherish and arm Tural with weapons of Magitech design. Your new role as Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. Rules of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovation. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? Collective commitment to education and hard work. It should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms. You're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Regirock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliolal, there were no pot packs or for the Potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for movies. till the day Gul Jaja arrived. The families of the Grab Snatch pleaded with him until he came to Earthenshire. Moobies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulu Jaja just wanted to talk. Oh, and here's the reason, valid reason, Gulu Jaja. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The goldwork crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. It does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? So became the custom of good living. Happy Potporn make good work, and good works make rubies happy. Gulu Jaja's words were wise. Joy Smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much tingly shine. The head of reason was behind the forging of hot pack. Yes, and clever thing changed Mobby's way of life. First promise tires of your talk of olden days. We'd rather look to the future and the next week. I wonder if that went through with him or not. We should be getting on as well. Uncle Jaja never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment, third promise? Rock will repay you for helping with Tahi. He brings tale of the Golden City. Oh! Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned with gold, everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, the city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned for gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. That's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rackrock. Where did you hear that particular tale? Our longtime Yakpi friends, they live up in the mountains, in Oropacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and their joyous smiles behind. I guess? Ulul Jaja is trying to set this up so that everyone has a chance to learn more about the cultures and the lessons about respecting Tural as like a country, right? And I think Wuklama is the only one taking that opportunity and internalizing it. At least, as we see for now. Her disposition really does lend towards it. Right, we should go see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Oropacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up to the mountains. Let's find that first. road from the west. I wonder if we'll run into Bukul Jaja. Something like, I wonder if we get into a fight with him and he loses to us. That, like, really humbles me. Because he finds Wuklamat the weakest, I think. Lay of Proof and Lay of Ice. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Third promise. I'm glad I caught you. Regirock asked me to bring you back to the village. He says there's something she forgot to give you. Not something other than the keystone? It's an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. I wonder what it is. Woo! Table piece. What question? Quest 5 of 9. Taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Perhaps there were complications? Let's just wait a little longer. Wasn't that... It's getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only the one road. You wouldn't underestimate Wutlamat's sense of direction or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Well, that's not good. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Regirock who has business with her, right? I wonder if we got sabotaged again. Or if it was Bukul Jaja, who's trying to beat her up to make himself feel good. Or... Oh, I think we have access to the entire zone, so we could get flight in Komazuka if we really wanted to. That's not good. Back again so soon? I'm looking for Wuklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Regirock did not. Neither has she seen the third province since we were last here. But who's that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where is Lamachi? Is she not with you? Yet someone came in. That's strange. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable, yet remain assigned blame. Thine energies are better spent on locating. I will help you search. This is not how I wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Ren and I should work together at least. It's better to facilitate communication between our groups. The rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. Groups of 2, everyone. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. We should begin our search. Lost Promise. Oh, yeah. Lamachi was returning to Earthenshire from the west, and she should have passed through here, except Regirock swears she didn't see her. In which case, it's entirely possible that Lamachi never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Not good. The third promise? Lobby has been standing at his post, but diligent eye-watching. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of Tonawata with brightly colored hair? Lobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue clap about a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy bandit on the road. Bandit, you say? Thank you. You've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We might consider the possibility that the Tonawatan messenger, the brigand described by the sentry, are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. Come on, let's hurry to many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler should they still be around. Many fires time. Is there something I can help you with? You were told you were a victim of bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel Wakessa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predators. Wakessa and his gang will seek for any low for the sake of hell, and no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs. They have become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lama Queen. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I'd expect he'd soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. Let's find this villain first and deliver his desired payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-do merchant to lure Wakwesa out of hiding. When he comes sniffing about, catch the rat by the tail. Excellent plan, and I have just the right garments for your disguise. At a specialty discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits haven't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I will accept your generous deal. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You will follow on behind, boasting to those along the way that how you paid me a hefty purse exchange for a rather rare gemstone or such. Wakwasa is as coin hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We shall let him strike, and then we spring our trap. Maybe we should link pearl everyone so that they know what we're doing. Trying to play our part. Oh! Let me put down my umbrella. There's that Chabral fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. Like a friend? Yes, slash happy. Oh. A rare gemstone from the Etrusel merchant today. I envy the profit you must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I have not been able to peddle goods at my usual font. A good start, but I would make certain Wakwasha is aware of me. Let us continue. That moblin there looks an animal. The conversation stage is yours. Ha 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 ha. Etrusel sold you a sparkle stone for your collection? That explains your giant joy smile. Hobby is happy for your happiness. Hobby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingly shine he must have made. Alright, Kona. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Oh. Okay, yeah. I'm about to start a rumor. You see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we will have done his part in the charade. Hello, Pelu! Casting Peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That is a stroke of luck. I bet you the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? There we go, cutscene. Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe the opportunity will find me, even as it's found you. Now, let us continue our search. There he is! My most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sellswords is a tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and return forthwith to Tuliolal. You see, the rat has come for a nibble. Played your part to perfection, Red. A man of many talents, just as Thancred and Oriange described. Now, let's lure Wakwasa out and spring our traps. A brother's duty. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unharmed, the better to sell the active and defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakwasa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Platinum. Woo! And we're going to be sneaking around. Oh, there it is. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profit? By some, I mean every coin you have. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. You've been tricked. Head in your eye. Man, kill these Vidral. Slippery vermin. I'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. You would be so kind, friend. Pray leave them incapable of speech. Alright. Hope y'all are ready for a bruising. Simple enough. Ah. I was hoping to talk to you with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy. Even if I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. You pack of shit, salt lover. You've got not answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Not play games with me. Where is Wuklamat? Wow. I'm fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakessa knows. He's the one who took the job. Seems we needed their leader, after all. Once I have arranged Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills. Perhaps you could pursue Wakessa in the meantime. The bandit is running in the easterly direction. Did you locate him? I suggest you shadow him rather than force confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamexi is being held. Oh, if we go south. Okay. If we go south from here, that means I get another ether current. There he is. Sneaky sneak time. I wonder if we have a stealth quest. Oh, it is a stealth quest. Probably worth. Okay. What was that? See nothing. Hiding behind a tree. Hopefully, it'll stop. Crazy far away. Okay, right here. It was meant to be easy. Venom smudging everywhere. What was that? You don't see anything. Not even my bird that's just not native to the area walking around. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. Okay, should be safe enough now. Okay. In front of the hideout. Oh my gosh, we're traveling far. What's that damn Hobigo? Oh, so it's either Bukul Jaja or Viralja. Be complete. Alright, we did it. Yeah, this looks like Bukul Jaja. Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you rightful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look, I could tell that man it was a killer, a butcher, also devil in the flesh. I'm sparing your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to think your head. Bona told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? They just did the handoff. Do you think the banners were hired by this Hobigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Walk Tessa and stay on the Mamuljav's tail. You don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they'll leave. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Hopefully it's not another stealth mission. That really sucks. Oh, come on. maybe... Oh yeah, this section's gonna drag on for a while. This is not big enough. I'm very worried about the line of sight here. Maybe I should have stayed on the right side. No, you don't see anything. I'm hearing things. Yeah, you are. I better hurry if they don't want a beating. One last precaution just in case. Oh, we made it. Oh, thank goodness. He only did one turn. That's how they got her. They put her on a boat. They're stranding her on a boat.
Better late than never.
Nice to see you again, Thancred.
That mmorpg. He's the one who kidnapped Clomos. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Yes, that's Kukul Jaja's thing, right?
Confound it!
Shoot down those damn sails.
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
We've been delayed.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
You need to calm down. I thought you were looking for... No. Be patient. Trust in Thancred. Hired him for a reason.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
Yeah, they sabotaged us immediately.
Why release the punity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Alright. Ding ding, everyone!
Understood. We'll meet you at Many Fires.
Many fires. We did a whole circle around around the bottom of the map. Didn't get the chance to pick it up. Okay. I may have put rescuing Lamati ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. Understand how important she is to me. Regardless of how close we were, I would have made this same choice. After all, I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, and I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Meeting the Viver. Okay, 2 more quests. We need to gather our forces. Alright, everyone shows up. We're probably going to be finished in about 2.5 hours of stream. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Yes. Thus, at the very least, we believe the Sobigo knows where Lamachi has been taken. Tancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry have the foresight to release Torpunity from Incarnate, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Anvil, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of capturing the thief? The right mix of speed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany him, Ren? Yes, I will. Meanwhile, the rest of us should get work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the Trinity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for the necessary metal work, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Then let us divide the task and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we will try the waters of the river. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Huh! Wachow! Dawn Trail is really fun. I'm really liking it so far. To be fair, I haven't gone through, I'm not even halfway through, but I'm really liking this early section. You know, I do like kingdom building, city building, settlement, development stories. So I wouldn't be surprised that's why I like Dawn Trail so much right now. Assuming our Punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with a promise of food. Wild Punities eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants. The tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I've added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural senses. Lingaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our Punities enticing feast. I wonder if there's going to be a healer or a tank in the next expansion. I haven't checked, so I would not know. I haven't seen anything crazy with it yet. You know, maybe I should start doubling up my time. So I can stream twice a week? Either speed one through Dawn Trail or some other stuff along the way, you know? Because right now it's just been like months of Final Fantasy. And I really do like the game, but I feel like I should have more. You know, I don't want to stagnate here. All set. I've just finished laying out the last bit of bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. There she is. You can float? Like that? There's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. Hungry, I wager? Come on, come with me. Here's a good girl. be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Kona know that we have our punity back. I wonder if we'll have another instance fight with, I wonder if we'll have another instance fight, this time with Kukuljaja instead. Kukuljaja? Aaronville has the punity in hand, then? Good, I expected nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Arthurshire now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. Told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. You know, wouldn't it be funny if the head of reason, what is it, the vow of reason? Or whatever the mystic head's name is? I wonder, what if he's not sleeping, but actually, like, astral projecting to, like, see what's going on in the competition and, like, judging everyone from the safety of his home. And, like, seeing how everyone deals with everything, you know? Sibling rescue. Thancred must know something by now. Speak of the devil. Found her? Understood, thank you. I had to but invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hobigo's boat to his destination to confirm that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Kukuljaja and his minions. I swear, I'll make them regret this. Lamachi is in the Rich Reef Tunnel. The moment the harness is prepared, we'll strap in the punity and make our way back down Ikumanhu. Cutscene? Yeah, cutscene.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Give it back! Fosunten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it!
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
You need to humble this guy again.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me.
Shoot him in the head! Where's my mouse? Where'd it go?
Who did that?
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Hey, everyone's here!
Coward! You dare ambush me?
What a hypocrite.
'Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
There he is.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Oh.
Aye, thanks to you.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
But we won't fail.
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
Hopefully Thancred managed to snatch it back.
Do we give chase?
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Oh, I feel bad. I feel really bad for what happened. I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lamachi. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you, too. Bakul Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone. Fontajantain upended his life so I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. The contest isn't over yet. There's always a way to recover. You're right, it's not over till it's over. Next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight in the scaly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some useless Bunawa syncopath when he caught sight of us? A reference to Sarilja, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother and is the only Bunawa I know of participating in the rite of secession. If Zoralja was somehow involved in this, I'll never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He'll be forfeited his right to be called brother. Yeah, he's very, family-oriented. Yeah. Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who have the temetry to abduct Lamachi. I shall request that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe, but I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. It's something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. I thank you all for your help. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wuklamat? You bet I am. Zoral just gained a good head start. It's time we clawed back from lost ground. I need to humble that two-headed bastard. I'm really sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. Alright, that next quest? Quest 93, History is Keepers. I'm assuming those are the giants. Woo, baby! That is all. That is all for today. We're 2.5 hours in. It is around 4 p.m. So I will just swing over here. Yeah. Log out of the game. Anyway, I had a lot of fun that quest. That was a really cool quest. I really liked it. I've been really liking Dawn Trail so far. It's been great. It's been amazing. I've been having a bunch of fun playing the game. I hope you have fun. I feel like I don't get it. I don't get why. I can understand it, like, taking a long time to get through. Lots of dialogue. But I was always a read everything kind of person when it comes to games like this. I love a good story, and I feel like Dawn Trails is shaping up to be pretty good. I may be a bit worried about the latter half, but I think with the pace we're going, we're probably going to get to... Are there the new feet in the next... There are 2 feet? Yeah, there are 2 feet in the next 10 quests, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quests. So we're probably running through a dungeon and a trial in the next quest. It's going to probably go for 3, maybe 4 hours of that stream. I'm excited for it, and I hope you are too. Wuklamat is growing on me. I didn't like when she was first introduced, but her character growth has been really nice. I need to beat up Bakul Jaja, though. I need to destroy him. He needs to go down. I need to get rid of him immediately. But other than that, I had a great time. Anyway, I think that'll be it. Yeah. Let me get my promotional stuff done. If you're on TikTok, please consider dropping a like and a follow and checking me out on the YouTube and the Twitch. If you are on Twitch, please consider dropping a like and a follow. And if you're on YouTube, please consider hitting the 4 YouTube buttons. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you're on my streams. My streams are usually scheduled by Monday morning, Pacific time, at looks like every week on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, we will be having a Final Fantasy stream. And depending on my schedule, hopefully I can have a second stream sometime in the week. Either to speed through Final Fantasy, MSQ, or to play a different variety of games so I don't have to worry. Yeah. Besides that, I think that's it. Anyway, all of my streams are archived on the YouTube channel, and VODs are on Twitch if you want to go back and watch them. If you're watching it on the playback now, hi, hope you had a great time. All of my streams are scheduled on the YouTube channel and the Twitch schedule page if you want to go back and watch them. And I think that's it. Anyway, everyone, I hope you had a great time. I had such a good time on this quest. Have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever, whenever you're watching this. This is your Captain, Ren Clomos, signing off. Goodbye, Star Marauders. Stay dreaming!